Well, we've got a bit of sunshine now, which is nice. It's a pretty cold day. Got a fairly strong northeasterly wind. It's blowing at about 15 to 20 mile an hour. Now, personally, northeasterly winds are my least favourite. Yeah, it can be pretty frustrating when it's blowing northeast. It's alright if it's just a little breeze, but anything like it is now or a bit stronger can be a bit of a nuisance to fishing. But I'm heading out onto a very large reef. Gonna go kind of as far out as I can get. The tides aren't very big at all, so I'm not going to be able to cover, or I don't think I'll be able to cover the ground I fished when I was here a few weeks ago. But I might try some different areas, more to the left, into one of the bays here, just out to kill some time and give it a go, really. So once I get out there, I'll get fishing and see if we can find anything. Well, the tide's a lot higher than it was the last time I was out here, but it's still a heck of a journey. It's a long way out. It does look like the tide's absolutely racing through, so we'll see how it goes. Well, it's a little bit rough. Well, I just had a little hit, but it was only off something small. Not quite sure what it was, if it was a bass or not. It was as soon as the lure hit the water. Now I'm fishing off a pretty ridiculous ledge at the moment because it's so rough. I don't want to get too close to the shore. You've got the odd wave coming in and it literally just piles and soaks the whole thing. Fish on. That was a quality take as well. Now I have no idea how I'm going to get it over these rocks. I know you probably can't see the rod or anything, but I really have to keep it high. I can see it. Right, how the heck am I going to do this? Where's it gone? Here we go. It's only a little one. Right. Come here. Oh. Yes. You beauty. There we go. Ah. Lovely little fish. I'll get you a better show in a second. But they've turned up now. Happy days. There we go, there's the hook out, nice and easy. But yeah, I put the camera on, I've been moving around and I came back to this side and I've been using the white Evobass lure and I just changed. Let me just grab this fish here. There we go. I just changed to the light blue and first cast had a hit, and then second cast straight after, there we go, little bass. So quality. Let's get this guy back. Right, here we go. Now I'm just gonna have to drop him back in. As you can see, it's pretty rough, so I'm just gonna chuck him in here when that wave comes in. And there he goes. Right, let's get back out there, see if we can find another. Now, as you can probably tell, it's really not ideal where I'm standing. I'm having to stand so far back from the water's edge at the moment. I've got the wind pounding behind me. And there's so many snags. I mean, when that fish took, I've obviously got all the rocks in front of me here. There's a little reef that runs in between, a little gully, sorry, that runs in between there. You've got rocks and it drops off and then it's more rocks. So if they take a dive, I mean, if your braid catches the rock, then that's it, the fish is gone. So really just keeping the rod held really, really high, trying to keep it as close to the surface as possible. And trying to do that as you've got the tide ripping through and the fish, bringing the fish in against it can be quite tricky. So that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. If you're too close to the edge there, it can be pretty dangerous. Also got a lot of rocks sticking out the water, so just trying to make sure your braid doesn't rub against it when you're retrieving the lure. Quite difficult conditions at the moment. There's a big wave coming. Whoa. Oh, and I'm on. Yes. Love it. Oh, that one's taking a dive. Oh, come on. Where the hell is it? Where's it going? Oh, that's a nicer one. Yes. Right, come here. Oh, it's a bit better. Look bigger in the water, but still nice. Oh, yes. That is a nicer one though. Probably about 2 pounds. Happy days. Basil number 2. Let's get him sorted out. Right, it's just very lightly hooked, this one. But there we are. There's bass number 2. The really nice green colours at the top of him there. Absolutely beautiful. A little bit bigger, that one. Still just a little schoolie, but they certainly go well in the tide here. It's unreal. So let's get this guy back as well. The blue lure's working today. Oh, look, the waves coming in. So there we go, bass number 2. Gonna get him back now. He's got a lovely green colour to the top of him, this one. Absolutely fantastic. I'm just gonna release him behind me. So yeah, let's get back to it. Woohoo! Happy days! Right, let's see if there's any more around. Coming up to round about low tide now. I think it's in about half an hour. So this is kind of the pretty much the lowest it's going to get. tide's dropped a little bit more now. We're pretty much on low water, and I'm gonna have to go fairly soon, so I'm gonna give it another 5 or 10 casts, see if we can find another one. I'd be pretty confident they're still about. Such a good area, this. Prime bass fishing. Feel the lure ripping against the tide. I'm just slowly working it, giving it the odd twitch. So it's always really close to the surface. It's only ever about a foot under the surface of the water. You wouldn't want to fish any other lures, especially with treble hooks. You'll just lose them. There's sand far out, or cleaner ground, but it's beyond casting distance, even with the wind behind you. Right, that's going to do it for today. Just a fairly quick session, probably about an hour or so. But happy to get the 2 bass. It took a while to find them. I was the mark I was fishing, where I hooked into the 2 bass. I started there and moved along, and I had a good sort of 20-30 casts, and then decided to move back to that area as the tide dropped a little bit more, and yeah, luckily that's when I found them. So yeah, really happy about that. Nice, it's nice sunshine, pretty cold. The wind's a nightmare at the moment, but it's just got to make do. It doesn't look like it's going to change direction anytime soon, sorry. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. As always, there'll be plenty more to come. Please like the videos and subscribe if you can, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one.